Here we go. So let's talk a little bit about the emotion that we hold on to. So emotions coincide with the mental body because the domain of emotions is actually the unconscious mind. However, emotions emit different frequencies than anything else that we create or hold within our body. They're extremely powerful. And that takes a toll on our physical body. So when we're holding negative emotions or stress or anything that we're holding on to and we have an emotion attached to it, that overrides our mental capacity if we allow it to. It will run rampant and that'll start to affect your physical body. And most of us were taught to suppress our emotions because we didn't like the reactions we received when we expressed how we felt for one reason or another. So going back to the frequency, that of course, that frequency, if you're living your life day to day, driven by emotion, is going to change your frequency, and it's not going to be producing the life and the manifestations that you hope for. You can think all day long that you want a shiny new car, but if you emotionally are upset because you're fighting with your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your best friend, you're not in a frequency to get you that shiny new car. It affects the situation that you attract in. So then it affects how you feel, which affects your physical body, like we said. And any negative emotion can manifest to physical ailments and issues. So let's just take a look at anxiety for an example, because that's a very common thing. Most people have anxiety and everyone's on a spectrum. So it's a good example. If you're someone who has anxiety, that's chemically charged. That's a chemically charged emotion. Once we feel that anxiety through our emotion and we make it mean something to us, which means we have anxiety, that creates chemicals, which our body, like I said the other day, becomes addicted to. It will create stress, which then, believe it or not, creates inflammation within our body. When we hold inflammation in our body, that also changes our vibration. So emotions are energetically charged. We know that. So dealing with anxiety, it stems from an emotion and is energetically stored, and it's usually stored in our stomach area. If you just, you're sick to your stomach because you're nervous about something, you've got anxiety about something, you usually feel it in your stomach. So that's where we feel it, or we feel it in our chest, which causes panic attacks. As soon as we feel pressure or our heart beating fast, we go into even more of a panic mode. And that's what leads to panic attacks, because at that point, we've let that chemically charged emotional energy in our body take over. And it's so easy to do once it's underway. That's why we try to catch it beforehand. And I'm going to be going over EFT, which is tapping, emotional freedom technique today, to teach you how to deal with it if you sense it coming on, or even if it's already there. We're going to go into that today. We're going to get more hands-on, which I'm really excited to do. I have a volunteer. So anyways, going back, if you're fearful, or if you're somebody who's sad or angry, you're in a different vibrational state. That emotion has put you in a different vibration. So, when you walk into a room, or someone walks into a room next to you and they may be angry or upset about something, you feel them, like you just feel them. It's like they walk into a room before they actually physically walk into a room. If you're here, you probably are empathic or have some form of it. So you sense and feel things. You're simply feeling, that's the vibration coming off of their physical body. Okay, so you're not making it up and you're not sensitive. This is actually happening. People that tell you you're too sensitive to other people don't understand, because they're not tapped into their body like you are, and to other people's vibrations. And if you're somebody who carries fear or sadness, you're going to be holding yourself back in life. because you're going to hold yourself back from creating whatever it is you desire to create, because your reality of how you feel is letting your body, well, no, it's not letting, it's stopping your body because you're led by emotions. So you are hindering yourself from putting yourself out there because you're so emotionally charged that it falls into being uncharged and you don't want to do anything. You're way beyond. It's out of control. Excuse me. And when it comes to, say, like ascension in life, we want to raise our vibration. We want to get more soul aligned. When we want to work on human development, which we've been working on this week, leading us up to tomorrow, be able to meet our higher self for the first time in a led meditation, which will be wonderful. Create our own higher self standards. So when we're in that process, which you are right now because you are here, and if you're watching this on replay, you're here because you want to level up in life some way or another, maybe completely, maybe just in a few aspects. Maybe you just feel like you're missing a little something and you can't find it anywhere else. So why not try looking in a different place that's within our soul, get that gut feeling. So it's so important to become aware of your emotions that you feel. Emotional intelligence is such a powerful skill. It is a skill set. Remember when I said I'm going to be teaching you practical tools, spiritual skills. Spirituality just means energy. So it's an energy skill set that you're going to be taught today. So you have this coming from a place of emotion and balanced emotion, your entire world will change. Your entire world. And in my 9-week program, Soul Compass Codes, if you're interested in really doing a full switch of your life and how it's going now, click the link in the comments. But we'll be diving deeper into, we all have saboteurs. So we'll find out what your specific saboteurs are. One is like the victim. There's hyperactive. A whole bunch of things that originally came from a positive experience of you trying to figure out a survival tactic. So we'll deep dive into that. We're not going to cover that today, but if you are more interested in this material, and most of the program is really spiritually based, this is a lot of fundamental stuff. Click on that. We'll go into saboteurs. You'll start to really understand yourself a lot better. But somebody who doesn't have good emotional intelligence will often have negative or irrational responses. And all of that drains our aligned energy. The energy that we're trying to get to so that we can live our most free-flowing, abundant life. So you do actually become more unlucky or unbalanced because that's what you're drawing in. You only draw in what you put out. Remember, we're power magnets. So it's up to us to determine how we decide how we allow something to make us feel. We get to decide. And most people react off of emotions, usually fear-based. Most people are living strictly on emotion, and we know our emotions are unstable unless we tame them. So when we become more consciously aware of our emotions and how certain situations make us feel, we suddenly get to a place where how other people treat us becomes less and less important. It doesn't affect us the same way. We know usually someone's response to us has nothing to do with us. But we get our feelings hurt. We could stop that and we could start living a lot better, a lot more flow, a lot more comfortable. So if there's balance in emotion, there's less ego. If there's no judgment, if you live in a life with no judgment, That's what I try to strive for. I'm human, so it doesn't happen most of the time, but I try for it to happen most of the time. No judgment means no ego. The ego feeds off of our emotional state, and it's our ego that breaks our self-esteem down. It's our ego that wants to keep us separate from our soul and our soul living. That's why you really feel disconnected to your inner essence if your ego is running the show. That's why it feels like when you get this little tap of I want more, but I don't know what that is. It feels like a separate entity, a separate energy, a separate essence, but it's really your soul knocking on your ego's door saying, let me in. I know a better way. Then when we get rid of the ego and let the soul in, we start living our true authentic life. And we stop worrying about judgment. Everyone's always so worried about what someone is judging you. And then guess what? 2 minutes later, they're not even thinking of you. And you're left with your feelings hurt. And you don't have to live that way. People pleasing, huge thing for women. You don't have to do that. Not everyone's problem is your problem. You could show support without taking on their emotion. So I'm not saying don't have emotions. I'm just saying to start having a healthy relationship with them. Emotions are a massive part of our healing journey. And the more you heal, the more layers you peel. And the more you come back to your authentic truth, your soul compass, your soul blueprint. That's what I'm obsessed with. That's why I call my program Soul Compass Codes, finding your way back to your soul. So before we hop into showing you how it works, I do want to give you a little homework. Throughout the rest of your day, the next handful of days, bring conscious awareness to how people or places or things are making you feel. Write it down. See if there's a pattern. That way you can see what's really going on, become consciously aware, and you can set yourself up for success and not let outside issues or people or places or things affect you. You can see that there's a lead up and you can catch it. And then you can do the tapping. There's a lot of different techniques, but today we'll do tapping. Actually in Soul Compass Codes, I'll teach you a formula. It's reassessing reality to bring your emotional power back. It's not covered here, but it's a simple 4-step process, and it immediately shifts you into seeing your part, letting them off the hook, letting you off the hook, and moving on with your day. And it gets you through a lot of stuff that you probably held on for a long time. So real quick, EFT is tapping. It's also referred to as psychological acupressure. So we tap on meridian points. I'll show you the points. Because we're taught to suppress emotions. So we hold all of these emotions in our body. So what we're doing is we're now associating a different feeling. It's soothing when we're tapping on these particular meridians to promote reprogramming of a calmer state as we are releasing the emotions. They will come up and out of us. Okay. You might experience when we're doing this, I encourage you, I will be working with someone, but I encourage you to do it along with us. And if the words don't resonate with you, put in the words that do resonate with you, because this will help you. And this release of the energy and emotion will happen simultaneously. So we do it all at the same time. And it's a quick, easy little thing. So I would love to check in with Facebook Live. I am going to ask Madison to hop back on her video if she wants to be our volunteer today.
Sorry, 1 second.
No problem.
Okay.
And hi to Facebook Live. Okay, so.
Is it working?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I am going to try to see if I can spotlight you. And I want to Me. Okay. Can you see me and you?
Yes.
Let me check Facebook Live. Facebook Live, can you see both of us? There's a little delay, so I'm going to wait for the delay. Okay, well, I'll check back in. If not, I'll just highlight you. Okay, thank you so much, Manny, for being
Yeah.
here.
Thank you.
I
I'm
really
excited.
appreciate it. So, what would you like to work on today? We're going to go through this process.
Most of the things that you were talking about, I really resonated. I think that I am a very emotionally in tune person with other people's energies. And I think the biggest thing that I want to like work on is just to be able to like be around other people's negative energies and not let it take over my feelings. And then kind of I go into that people pleasing of like, what can I do to help you, like so I can feel better kind of feeling. So that's kind of what I've been going through is like there's been a lot of emotions and chaos and stuff around me, and it's hard for me to like put myself first in that environment, because I kind of, if the people around me are feeling good, it makes me feel better. But I can't really control other people. So that's kind of a little, I don't know if you need more or anything, but that's kind of like what's been going on. People pleasing, like I'm very empathic to especially people that I'm really close to. And when they're not feeling good, I'm not feeling good. And it kind of like I get out of whack really easily. Like I'll be like very like, even after I see you, I'm like, okay, like I'm very centered. I feel good. And then other people's emotions kind of sadly dictate how I feel and what I do.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do is go ahead and start tapping on your chest, just right around your heart area. So we're going to continue to talk about some of the stuff that's going on with you as you're tapping on your chest.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you know that this is an issue for you? What are you feeling in your body, or what's happening in your mind?
I feel like scared
Okay.
when it's happening, like I'm unsafe.
And what does that feel like? Do you have any sensations?
Like I feel like a pit in my stomach, and I feel like almost like shortness of breath a little bit.
Okay. Shortness of breath. Okay. Do you have any sense of where this stemmed from? Can you think of a time back?
Nothing specifically, but I just think that like I was kind of born into a family that kind of had their set of problems and their set of things that were going on. And like I saw that, and rather than like becoming my own individual person, I felt like I was there to like make sure everybody was okay. Because I felt like, because I'm 7 and 5 years from my siblings, so like kind of what they were going through seemed like a bigger deal than anything that I would be going through. So I would just kind of be putting what they were going through or what my family was going through first. And then actually I would end up having like panic attacks because I wouldn't be, like acknowledging my emotions, that it would just come up. And I didn't know how to handle it.
Okay. All right. Does it feel safe to you right now talking about this? Can we tap into this emotion?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up right here, the karate chop point. So everyone, if you're doing this with us, it's right here. And I will email everyone the tapping point. So check for your email that's coming with the replay. So it's just a gentle tap. And we're going to wake up the meridians now. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you see this being an issue or a problem in your life?
Like a 10.
Okay. So we are going to work through that. We're going to try to lower that number today. just in the next few minutes, okay?
Mhm.
So what I want you to do is just think about that first time when you were a child. We're going to just go through this so that the feeling is really in you and we're already starting to reprogram. You're born into a family that expects you to fall into what's going on in their lives.
Mhm.
You're going into a family that you feel like you need to people please. You're going into a family that has a lot of emotion and you take them on, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I want you to start repeating after me. I was born into a family that expected a lot from me.
I was born into a family that expected a lot from me.
Along the way, I started to people please.
Along the way, I started to people please,
And I took everyone's emotions on.
and I took everybody's emotions on,
And I didn't want to be a burden to anyone.
and I didn't want to be a burden to anyone.
So I felt unsafe
So I felt unsafe,
and I felt alone.
and I felt alone.
And I even had panic attacks.
I even had panic attacks,
But I still completely
but I still completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
And we're going to go to the eyebrows gently right here. Perfect. I want you to keep your eyes open. Otherwise, you go into a meditative state.
Okay.
Everyone does it.
Yeah.
Even though I have anxiety deep down,
Even though I have anxiety deep down,
I have anxiety deep down that I have to deal with.
I have anxiety deep down that I have to deal with.
I still completely love
I still completely love
and accept myself.
and accept myself.
I'm a people pleaser.
I'm a people pleaser.
I want to make people happy.
I want to make people happy.
That makes me happy.
That makes me happy.
But then when they're gone,
But then when they're gone,
I don't know how to be happy.
I don't know how to be happy.
I'm a people pleaser,
I'm a people pleaser,
but I still completely
but I still completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
Let's take it a step further down here. Even though
Even though
I deal with anxiety on a 10 level,
I deal with anxiety on a 10 level,
I still completely
I still completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
Even though I was born as the baby and was expected to fall in line,
Even though I was born as the baby and expected to fall in line,
and my needs probably weren't met,
and my needs probably weren't met,
and I put other people first,
and I put other people first,
I still completely
I still completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
Even though I feel like I need people's approval to feel
E-
worthy,
Even though I feel like I need people's approval to feel worthy,
I still completely love and accept myself.
I still completely love and accept myself.
So now we're going to go down the collarbone and then out slightly. You'll feel a little bit of an indentation, a
Mhm.
little bit further in the middle.
Like here?
Yeah, you'll feel a little soft spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and tap. Even though I get a pit in my stomach
Even though I get a pit in my stomach
and I feel a little helpless sometimes,
and I feel a little helpless sometimes,
and my heart starts beating really fast,
and my heart starts beating really fast,
and I know I get panicky,
and I know I get panicky,
I feel it in my gut,
I feel it in my gut,
I still completely love and accept myself.
I still completely love and accept myself.
Now we're going to go bra strap. Even though I deal with anxiety on a level 10,
Even though I deal with anxiety on a level 10,
I deal with anxiety on a level 10.
I deal with anxiety on a level 10.
Other people might not understand that.
Other people might not understand that.
I still love and accept myself completely.
I still love and accept myself completely.
2 fingers or 2 hands. Even though I have to deal with anxiety,
Even though I have to deal with anxiety,
I deal with anxiety.
I deal with anxiety.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Doesn't seem like other people deal with it as much as I do.
Doesn't seem like other people deal with it as much as I do.
I still love and accept myself completely.
I still love and accept myself completely.
Back to karate chop. Even though,
Even
now
though.
just get a sigh out now, move that emotion. Emotions are energy in motion.
Mhm.
Even though I have anxiety
Even though I have anxiety
and my world seems a little upside down,
and my world seems a little upside down
and I have anxiety about it,
and I have anxiety about it,
my heart races.
my heart races.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
I feel panicky.
I feel panicky.
I still completely love and accept myself.
I still completely love and accept myself.
Okay. Go ahead and take a big deep breath in. Okay. Where on the scale of 1 to 10, and really feel into it and be honest,
Mhm.
where are you?
It's definitely a lot lower. I would say like a 6 or a 7.
Okay, good. That was a few minutes, taking it from 10 to 6 or 7 right now.
Yeah.
So in this moment, in the moment that when you were a child and you were feeling this anxiety, even though it might not be a specific memory, but you know it's been since you were young, really young. What was the one thing that you needed to hear?
I'll be okay if you don't take care of me. Or yeah.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
I'll be okay if you can't take care of me.
Or I'll be okay if you move on or something like that.
I can stand in my own power.
Yeah.
I can stand in my own power. Or you are strong. What really resonates with you? I want it to be something that is coming from you. So take your time, think about it. What do you need to hear? If someone came to you and said, you got this, what would it sound like? It could be simply as, it's okay that you have anxiety. That's okay.
I heard you're safe on your own.
Aha. Okay. That resonates with you. So let's do one more round.
Okay.
Okay. So repeat the phrase again.
You're safe on your own.
Okay. Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I'm safe on my own.
I'm safe on my own.
Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I am safe alone.
I am safe alone.
Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I really am safe alone.
I really am safe alone.
Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I am safe on my own.
I am safe on my own.
Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I am safe on my own.
I am safe on my own.
Really feel that feeling. Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I am safe alone.
I am safe alone.
Go down and out slightly. Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I'm completely safe on my own.
I am completely safe on my own.
I have anxiety and I'm safe on my own.
I have anxiety and I'm safe on my own.
Even though I have anxiety,
Even though I have anxiety,
I'm completely safe alone.
I'm completely safe alone.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
I completely love and accept myself just the way I am.
I completely love and accept myself just the way I am.
Big deep breath. This is helping me.
Yeah,
Energy. Move that energy.
it feels good.
Settle in. So how are you feeling now?
Tired.
Right. Because
Yeah.
we moved all that energy. This is super
Yeah.
powerful because you were in it.
Yeah. Relaxed, but
Good.
definitely tired.
Yes.
I kind of felt like I was holding it all in, and now I can just.
Right. Because
Yeah.
we're trained, we're programmed to hold it in. But now,
Right.
that's why
Yeah.
they call it emotionally, it's the emotional freedom.
Right.
Bring your emotions. Yes.
Mhm. Yay. Thank you, Christy.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
volunteering, and I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
For
Thank
everyone
you.
who doesn't know, Maddie is one of my clients. We've been working together for, gosh, a year and a half or something now.
I
So,
think it's been 2 years.
oh my
Maybe,
God.
or maybe no, a year and a half.
Well,
Feels longer.
you know, I love you and I appreciate you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for volunteering, and stick around. I'm gonna be, looks like I have another volunteer, and
Oh, perfect.
yeah, and just let it settle and drink tons of water and
Okay.
rest.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Okay. Do we have another volunteer? It looks, I see a hand up.
I do volunteer.
Okay, great. I am going to
I do.
Yay, good, good. Let me spotlight you. Perfect. Okay, great. Can you see me?
I can.
Wonderful. All right. So, what is your name?
My name is Destiny.
Destiny. Thank you, Destiny, for being with us today. I really appreciate you stepping forward, not only for us, but really for yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a big deal.
Oh, I think I understand what's happening, and I think you can help me with this in this very moment. I'm currently in the hospital, and I had an experience, and it's interesting. Yeah, I had an experience when I was 42 with being in the hospital, and it's causing me, I think, to feel a lot of overwhelm right now with what's happening. So I could surely use some help with just releasing some of this overwhelm, getting out of this weird fear, any of these funky emotions, so I can just fully fall into my body and relax.
Yeah, so that your body can do its job by healing itself. All of these emotions are burdening you down and getting in the way of your healing process, which you're in
Yeah.
the hospital. So you need everything you can to not block you so that you can heal properly. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. So what exactly is the focus? What are you feeling? What's going on specifically?
I'm feeling a lot of overwhelm and this pressure around my rib cage. Feels like a band all the way around my ribs. That's making it hard for me to get down into, to really breathe, just to be able to relax and fully, deeply breathe.
Okay. How is your heart? Is it pounding?
Yeah.
Is it
And my
pressure?
head hurts. Like I got this huge headache.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start tapping right at your heart while we're talking about this. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a few deep breaths and just try to settle in. Do you happen to be standing or sitting?
I'm standing.
Why don't you, are you able to sit down?
Not in this room.
Okay.
The doctor was out there talking to the other patient, and I wanted to be in peace.
Perfect. Good. Good. You did the right thing. Amazing. Okay. So let's just go ahead and tap into our heart right now. Just take a big deep breath. We're gonna do a little meditation just to kind of get you.
Can I come in really fast? Sorry, I just need to use the toilet.
I will meet you. Okay, perfect. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. I want to get you into a place to where the outside distractions aren't distractions anymore, okay? So just place your hand on your chest and close your eyes. And take a big deep breath in. And just feel what your breath feels like as you feel it going down into your stomach, as your stomach rises. And just allow your breath to gently flow out. As you feel your forehead softening, your eyebrows softening. Allow your eyelids just to drop. Release your jaw. Drop your shoulders. And allow your body, the weight of your body, just to get absorbed with Mother Earth's energy. And begin to notice how you feel the energy inside of you and your body surrounding it. Feel what it feels like to live inside your essence and not your body. Any noises you hear around you are not distractions. They're just things happening around you. Hear them from a place of no judgment. Stay focused on your breath. And go ahead and open your eyes. Okay. Now start to tap your chest. Perfect. You're already calmed down a little bit, which is nice. Now you're more present. Now we can get to the emotions easier. So you know you have this issue because you feel it in your rib cage. Can you breathe? Just 2 fingers, 1 hand on your chest. Perfect. And you said this came from when you were 42. What happened the last time you were in the hospital?
I had heart surgery.
Okay, allow that feeling that's coming up right now to come into your body. We want to wake up this emotion. What does it feel like? It's okay if you cry, get it out. This is what we need to do.
It's really scary. Scary.
What were you scared of?
I'm dying.
Okay. Now, does it feel safe to try to release these emotions today by re-waking them up to release them? Are you comfortable with doing that?
I think so, because this time I know that it's not the same. It's like, I guess I want my body to know that that's not going to happen again, and that I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know, and that I made it through all of the worst part. This is just like, I get to go home tomorrow. I get to go home tomorrow. This was just like me releasing fluid and getting myself back in order and finding new meds. So I really do want to release this overwhelm, because the last 3 days have just been like, oh, holy shit, you know. I just want to get better. I don't want to deal with all of this.
Yes. So you were led here for a reason, and I'm so honored and grateful that we get to release this for you today.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
So what I want you to do is with 2 fingers right at this crease, go ahead and start tapping there gently. We're going to wake up your meridians. Yeah, just real gentle. Be kind to yourself, okay? Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is this overwhelming you right now? Okay. 10. So here we go. We're gonna start to tap our eyebrows. Even though, and repeat after me, even though
Even though
I am really scared right now,
I am really scared right now,
I still completely
I still completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
Okay, side of your eyes. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, we want to keep focus. Even though the last time I was in the hospital was traumatic,
Even though the last time I was in the hospital, it was traumatic.
the last time I was in the hospital, it was traumatic.
It was traumatic.
I was really scared.
I was really scared.
I still completely love and accept myself. Do you want to sit
love
down?
and accept myself.
Keep your eyes open, Destiny. Do you want to
Sorry.
sit down? Do you want to sit down?
No, I don't know. I'm like feeling like I'm gonna pass, like I'm gonna fall asleep. It's weird.
Yeah, so keep your eyes open because you will go into a meditative state if your eyes are closed, okay?
Okay.
And if you need
Okay.
to sit down, we can wait. You can even sit down on the toilet if you need to and switch the phone around. I don't want you to fall.
Mom, the sink is not, it's kind of got a ridge to it. No, let's just keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay, just keep your eyes open. Okay, stick with me. Okay, underneath your eyes now. Even though I was so scared last time,
Even though I was so scared last time,
that was last time. That's not today.
that was last time.
Yeah,
That's not today.
I still completely love and accept myself.
I still completely love and accept myself. Yeah, like I actually can feel myself kind of like,
Yeah, it's the energy is moving. So now let's go underneath your nose. Even though I had a
Even-
traumatic experience,
even though I had a traumatic experience,
I beat it this time.
I beat it this time.
I get to go home
Woo! I get to go home.
and I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Underneath at your chin. I am a warrior.
I am a warrior.
I don't have to be afraid anymore.
I don't have to be afraid anymore.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Right on your chest, both hands. There we go. I used to be scared, but I'm not anymore.
I used to be scared, but I'm not anymore.
I made it.
I made it.
That was just old fear.
That was just old fear.
I don't have to hold on to it anymore.
I don't have to hold on to it anymore.
And I get to release it now.
And I get to release it right now.
Good. Bra strap area. Even though I was really scared this week,
Even though I was really scared this week,
I get to move that out of my system.
I get to move that out of my system.
Yes. And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Right on the top. Even though I was so scared,
Even though I was so scared,
it's gone.
it's gone.
I'm good.
Even though I was so scared, it's gone. And I am good.
And now back to right here, karate chop. I completely love
love
and accept myself.
and accept myself.
Good. Now, just relax. And how do you feel?
There's still a lump of fear, but it's so considerably smaller than what it was.
So you
And
read
I feel
it.
like a lot of pressure's off. Like a lot of pressure just went down to about here.
Good. So we went from a 10 to where would you say you're at now?
Six.
Okay, good. I like that. Now, here's the thing. We've moved so much energy from you. If we had a private session and you could lay down and everything, we would continue on to get you even further down. But I want, for your own safety, I am going to recommend that you go sit down and rest now. Please keep my contact information and reach out to me because I want to get something set up with you because I don't want to leave you with not completely down fully. Okay.
Right, but you're right. If I were to do this one more time, I'd probably be like, holy shit, I just need a nap.
That's what yeah. And I want you to be able to get to a seat or the bed back safely and let this new release settle in.
Do you have a replay
reach out
for
to
this?
me. Pardon?
Do you have the replay? Will the replay be up tonight?
Yes, it will be in the emails. I don't know if you signed up for this.
I have the emails.
Perfect. It will be in the email. And then also you can respond. Anyone can respond to the emails. I get them and we'll see what we can do to work together. Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much for honoring yourself and being here. You already look lighter. Your soul brought you here. With nothing happens for, just because there was a reason you were here today, and I'm honored. And thank you so much for participating today. Now go get some water and lie down and rest. Okay, sweetie? All right.
Thank
Yay,
you.
I'm proud of you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for everyone who participated, and hopefully at home you also participated. And on replay, input in what makes sense to you. Moving emotion and energy is so crucial and vital to our overall health that I really encourage you to take the time out for yourself. And if you want to really make a huge change in your life, I invite you. Monday, I'll go over the Soul Compass codes, but really click on that link because I am going to be opening up the doors this week for my Soul Compass codes 9-week. It's a private, real transformation happening. So we go over the first. After this round, I'm actually going to be making it into 3 separate programs. So if you get into this program now, you'll get it all. Where the next go around, it's going to be split up. So you will get, and it's the best price now too. So you get everything, and you always get to keep all of the information and all the stuff that we work with in that 9 weeks. You will have instead of having to take all this separate. So let's see, until tomorrow, what we will be doing is we will be briefly going over spirituality and energy. And then I will lead you on a wonderful guided meditative journey to meet your higher self and start creating a higher self standard for yourself to start to live by. And I would love to talk to some of some of you who have been with me all week, or even if you're on replays, to see how this week has been for you. And then we will have on Monday one extra bonus day. So we'll be having some cool stuff and any questions you may have. And I'll go into what soul codes actually are and what soul blueprints are. And so it'll be very spiritually based and soul based on Monday, 100%, which is my favorite. So again, thank you all for being here today. I appreciate you. Your soul appreciates your human for bringing you here today. And let's start living a soul-led life. And remember to always take all of you with you, no matter where you go today. You are on purpose. I'll say that again. You are on purpose, and you are extremely valuable. Show yourself a little self-worth and love today. I love you. And until I see you next time, hopefully tomorrow, take care. Bye.